What's up, YouTube? This is Cdog back with another Transformers review. And this is on Transformers Robots in Disguise, the 2000 series, Optimus Prime, or Fire Convoy, as he's known in Japan. Let's check him out in truck mode. He does roll on rubber tires. And if you look at the rubber tires, let me just get him up in close here. There you go. You can see it says Fire Convoy on the tires, and I do believe this is an American version. I got this one and Ultra Magnus off of my friend for around $40, which was a really good deal. And the only thing missing is underneath here is usually the Optimus Prime's gun from the little Optimus Prime that comes out of this, and it's the smaller gun that's missing. But he does have his missiles. And then Ultra Magnus's head is missing. And I do have Ultra Magnus as well, as you can see here. Here, we'll just bring him in just for a quick... He's got barricade on him. But, yeah. As you can see, Ultra Magnus. And I will do a review on him as well, but not in this review. So, he rolls on rubber tires, but on this surface... It actually doesn't like this surface, and the tires keep coming off. Actually... small, it's not a full crack, it doesn't go farther than just there, but I do have a small little crack on one of the tires. But he does roll, and he has nice Autobot symbols, so let's check him out. Autobot symbol tampoed off here, got the chrome in the rims, and then the tires are rubber, so as you can see, come off and go on. He has Cybertron written here with some nice Japanese characters. So that's pretty cool. And then he's got some front headlights, nice orange paint, and then silver for the bumper. He's got translucent plastic for all of his windows. Nice translucent blue. Going over on this side, doesn't have the symbols, but he does have the Autobot symbol on this side as well. And then all of the tires say Fire Convoy, as you can see. Going in the back, you can see that he has... tail lights, and it's painted red and blue on top of red plastic, which is strange that they would paint a different color red, but you can kind of see it. Yeah, you can see it. And it has red and blue tail lights, or sorry, red and orange. What is blue? I don't know why I said that. Red and orange tail lights, and then he's got like gas caps, maybe hose attachments. I'm not sure. Different details painted in silver. A couple little bars here for the kind of the bumper. Pretty cool. You can see this flap keeps opening. There we go. He does have a gimmick where, well, you can lift. All right, so one of his gimmicks is you can, here, we'll show you. You can lift this really, really high, so it goes out as well. And as you can see, it's super long. It's like 2.5 feet long. And let's just see. Because, oops, sorry, the thing got kicked up. It's a little bit difficult in this space, but here, we'll give you a good idea. So, really high. Higher than my head is right now. And I'm sitting here. So, really, that's with both of them. It's also got another gimmick here. Oops, where this button right here, oops, let me bring you back down. Sorry about that, guys. This button right here, it makes the lights go off. I would need to change the batteries, and I don't really think I'm going to, but I do think I'm going to check and make sure the batteries aren't rotting away in there. Ultra Magnus does work. What is it? Oh, well, he didn't. I don't know where the button is, but anyways, he's got a gimmick right here. You push this button. He's got the two hoses come out. That's kind of cool. Nice spring-loaded feature. Nicely done. But also, I believe he says, I am Optimus Prime if you hit this button. But he does talk a little bit, and he definitely has the fire engine sound. Another gimmick he has is if you go like this, there's a button back here. That button. And when you press that, Oh, that's weird. First time I did it, they all kind of went at once. What happened? Oh, maybe because it wasn't all the way. Here, let me just show that again. I didn't push the thing back all the way, the ladder, when I extended it. So I put it, it's got a bigger button now. See, they all go like that. In Japan, they all go, and then they shoot the missile all at the same time. This one, they all go, but then you get one at a time individual missiles. This is the American version. Then you can just pop them back, and I do have all the missiles. So there we go. So that is that. As you can see, it keeps trying to come apart. Speaking of coming apart, there we go. You can see that he's got the missiles, or the ears turned down here for in fire truck mode. But very cool. Lots of playability. He also, not only can he go up, but he also turns on that joint 360 degrees on a ratchet. So as you can see, it goes as much as you need it to. But oops, I didn't mean to bang you there, Optimus. But anyways, all right. So to transform him, you take him apart. You take him apart right here. He's got two little clips. Here. Well, what I do in this version anyway, you want to separate it right here. Let me see, and right here, right there and there, and then these two. There's a notch right here, and I'll show you how this attaches. See that notch, and then you kind of just slide it in there like that, and then this tab right here goes in a slot right there, like that. And then when you reattach it, you take these tabs and you reattach it onto those ports. So that's how you take the front off. All right, so we'll just remove this out of the way for now, and we'll focus in on Optimus Prime himself. So to transform him, first we want to take these off too. That's part of it too. So you take those off as well. And this is it. And you can even roll them around a little bit. See? Oh no, when he's got his, he can roll them around, but he has to have the gun in there because the gun has a wheel on it, and then he can roll around on 3 wheels. But I don't have the gun, so I apologize for that. But you want to take this, flip it to the front, cap that over there like that. Nice details there for the robot. We'll check that more out in robot mode. And then you go do the same thing on the other side. Then you go up here, and there's a cut right here. No, sorry, is that it? No, sorry, right here. I knew it was right there on the top, right in front of this light. And then all the way, you can't really see it because it was nicely hidden. Very nice. But you want to prop this apart. And then those tabs right there go into this holes right in here and here. Then we come down like this. Bring this down on a ratchet. Open it up like that. Go up in here. Open that up. Flip out a foot. Bring it all the way down. Cap it off. Same thing on this side. Flip out a foot. That's a good problem here. I never had that happen before. Oh, there we go. And then you want to flip out a foot. Bring it all the way down. Cap it off. Rotate 90 degrees to the front. Just like that. Next, you want to go... Actually, hold on. Let me turn the heat off. Sorry about that. I don't like the way it makes the video sound. Anyways, next you want to go up here. And you want to separate the arms. They're pegged in there into the holes here. And you just bring them forward like that. Then you want to rotate this to the front like that. And bring this, we'll do this next. So you bring up this ratchet right here. Then you want to go up and through here. And when you pull this out, the fists come out. This is really cool. Yeah. Just good job showing you. Here, I'll show you over here. So when you pull out, the fists come out. There, boom, like that. And then last but not least, well, actually, we go back here and we flip these out like that. Nice little detail there. And then, last but not least, head reveal. You push this down to there. So, of course, you reorientate the arms so they're right. And then we have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Let's get this more. Sorry about that. Everything's all crooked. I'm still working with this new tripod that's lower. I think it's much better, but anyway, so he's got posability out to there on a ratchet. Nice strong joint forward. You can go back a little bit too. Kind of goes back and out, but still. You can always lift this up and then you can go straight back to about there. He's got a knee bend 90 degrees, and then he's got a lower than knee swivel. See, it's below the knee, so it doesn't act like a thigh swivel, but it does swivel. Then he's got front to back on his foot. You can, if you open this a little bit, you can get it to even go more. So you can get like poses like this when he's walking or whatever. Oops, can't see what I'm doing looking through there. Poses like this. You know what I mean? Like when he's walking or whatever. So, anyways, so you can do that with, if you open it, you get more range. And then he also goes forward, but it's on a ball peg. You can see it right there in the back. So it does have good range, and you even can get ankle tilts. Keep in mind, this is in 2000 this was built, so that's good. He has a waist swivel that's unencumbered, like that. And it will go pretty much all the way around if you need it to. His arms, you can go all the way up, like that. He's even got an armpit joint to go backwards, and then if you pull it out, you can even go forward. So you can get his arm in front of him. Come on. There we go, I'll show you. Just trying to get his arm over there. So, as you can see, he's got a nice armpit joint, and then it goes backwards as well. But you do have to pull it out to get the forwardness. So, to get him across his arms or something. So, very cool. He also has a bend in the elbow, and then he has a bicep swivel built into that elbow. He also has a wrist swivel, and it's on a ball peg kind of thing. So you can get a little bit of movement there with it. It's kind of neat. And you can also swivel it, of course. So, very interesting. Then pushing in the elbows. And then his head is on a ball joint as well. So you can look down a little bit. And then you can look up a little bit. And then he also does a little bit of tilting. Not too much. But it will also swivel. And you can swivel it straight too. So, good amount of posability on just this one robot. He's got a few modes. So, one thing you can do is, he doesn't have his gun. His gun usually, attaches. But one thing you can do is, well, we can build the base. So we'll do, actually, yeah, we'll do the base first. So to do the base, you want to come under here. And you flip these out halfway. First, we're going to unpeg this right here. Oops. And you're going to want to not hold the wheels. Let me get this to go down just a little bit. And you want to take a nice tug. And it's plugged in there really solidly in that clip. As you can see, everything just came open. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Unpeg that clip. Probably get better grip on it. Like that. Then you want to pull these down halfway. If you move them halfway, then it doesn't, if you look, that it gets in the way of the wheels. And then if you go all the way out, that clip right there gets in the way of the wheels. That way you can stay in robot mode and lock those in. But you go halfway, then you can flip the wheels underneath, and then you can put them all the way in again. Or all the way out, I mean, sorry. All the way out. Like that. Alright. Next up, attach this back on there. If this falls apart, all you do is you take those two holes and tabs and line them up. Alright, next up, we want to lift this up all of the way, but first we take this and we bend it down like this. Oh no, we bend it like this. You attach this, then you push those, and that will clip forward. You also take the sides and bring them out. like that. Then you go like this. The head has guns here on the side. And how does this work again? All right, so this one you want to bring down like this, and you want to bring over, rotate the guns forward, swivel the hand, open up the thumb so you have like a gun there, and use it just like that. And then this will tab in to one of these, just like this. Use that port and that hole. You do the same thing with the other one, so we'll just get that one ready first. So bring down the blue, leave up the red, bring down the other red, rotate the gun forward, rotate the hand, pull out the thumb so you can tilt it down like a firearm, and then attach it into the spot. Oops, like this. Sorry. Whips. You know what? You want these Autobot symbols right, so you just flip them around. You just use the other ones. I didn't really realize what I was doing. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It will still work, but to make it look cool, I guess. And then you would take this tab and you would put it into the hole right here. And same thing with the other one. Like that. Same thing on this side. Like that. Boom. This goes up. Tilt that forward so we can show you that. So that's his base, and then he stands in front of it, or I'm behind it, or wherever. So got that. I took the lights down just so. All right. So yeah, so that's his base. Oops, sorry about that. So not bad. You have some guns here, some swivel guns here, and then the same thing on the other side, of course. So not bad. Pretty cool, actually. Not too bad. And he's got like a human ladder. Not bad. All right. So next, we want to take this thing off. Well, we'll take these off first. So let me tilt this back down. Take that one off. Take that one off. We're going to build Optimus Prime. So we're going to close off these again. I'm going to rotate this all the way down. Oh, we'll put these back and then rotate this all the way down just for now to get it out of the way. And we're going to put this aside for now. We're going to put it aside. We're going to take these. Oh, actually, before we put this aside, we're going to actually take off this like that. And we're going to put this aside, the whole ladder section for now. We're going to take these. We're going to open them up like that. We're going to tilt these down just like that. I think. Hold on a second. Let me see. Yeah. So we want to make them. We want to tilt them down like that, or even just like that. I think it's officially supposed to be like this. But anyways, so we do the same thing with this. Bring down. Oh, whoops! Bring the halfway point. Pull out the wheel. Then pull this or leave this half down. So we'll have these. Then we take the arms, so we disconnect this. Let's see if we can get this straighter. There we go. We're going to make them into arms. So this goes up like that. Leave this open to connect them. Rotate this down. And then make a hand out of it. So we pull the thumb back down. Just like that. Leave that one. And then disconnect this one. And do the same thing with this. Flip that back. Rotate this down. Swivel. Pull the thumb down. Alright, now we're going to get Optimus. And we're going to use the pegs here to go into the holes there. Just like that. And I will be getting the bigger set come, I think it's March. The same thing, Optimus and Ultra Magnus, or God Magnus and Fire Convoy, but it'll be from Japan in the Encore series, and it'll be new. So that'll be nice. And then you attach the other one, then you close the top off like that, and that gives him his arms. And then you take these, and there's a hole right here, and then there's some pegs on the top of his shoulders, and you peg those in there like this. And this is his shoulder cannons mode. There's probably a better special name, but it's something like a special name, like that. And you kind of tilt these in to hold the weight. Pull the feet back a little bit. Like this. What's going on here? Yeah, like that. Oh, another point of articulation is he does have an ab crunch. You just have to lift this up just a tiny bit, and he has an ab crunch. Pretty good one, too. And you can even get more. I mean, obviously, you can get it to go a little bit more, but it suffers on the head. But you can get the head all the way out and still get it to crunch. So, and back. So that's something I should have pointed out, but I don't think it was probably designed like that. But anyway, so yeah, you get this mode where you get the shoulder cannons like that. So pretty cool. That's one option. Oh, there we go. His foot wasn't clipped back. I was wondering what was going on. There. Let's check out a pose. There's a nice little pose for you. He's got double cannons. Pretty cool. Alright, and then so to Super Optimus Prime mode, we'll leave the arms just like this. We're going to take off of the cannons off his shoulders. We want to flip the feet out this time all the way. So this becomes the foot. And same thing with this side, obviously. Alright. We flip out the foot all the way. We want to make sure the feet are flipped in. Out the flip the foot out all the way. Jeez, I can't even talk. And then what you do is you open up. Just stand him up for a second. His arms make him a little bit different center of balance than before, so just gotta work with it. Okay. And then you would take, there's a little clip right here, or a little pick, I guess, for your fingernail to go in, and you lift up that, and then you would lift up this part like that, and you would take your foot has a hole in it right there, and there's a peg at the bottom of this, so you peg that in first, just like that, and then you take this peg right there and secure it into his shin, like that, and then King's one foot. Then you take the second one, do the same thing, open, and secure the foot into there, and secure this into the shin. Now raise up the camera. And then what you do is you straighten his head. You lift up, you flip these to the back like this. Then you lift this up all the way. And you lift out these. And this is a little bit tricky to show on camera because well, we're going to show you this first anyway. So you take the bar parts. There's two parts, and you face the bars up top, and then better to do this first before you. And then you secure these onto the shoulders like that. Then you would pull the shoulder out. Do the same thing on this side. I guess we'll do it this way, like that. Just like that. Then you pull these out. And then we're getting ready for the super mode. Next up, we grab this part. We flip it 180 degrees. Actually, I guess, no, we don't flip that 180 degrees. We flip this 180 degrees to the back. We want to make sure that this part is flipped up. And then you also can ratchet. You can pull this and ratchet this all at the same time. But I believe it's supposed to just go like this. And then you take the holes right here. There's a hole back here that goes to the back. Well, when this is flipped, that goes to this. Flip it around like this so you can understand. So that hole goes with this. These two pegs right there go into there. And I'll try this once while I'm in camera. But the flippy arms, the fact they're loose and it's not new, makes it a little bit difficult to secure it nicely. Let me just tilt the camera up so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this off the camera. Just... Okay, so it's not too hard when when I do it off camera, but on camera because the arms flip around. I like to get it closer to me. Then there's a clip right here that clips right into there, and that's what secures it. Like that. Then you can push these in just a little bit. Help secure the arms a little better and flip the hands down. But there you go. And then the last step is you push this down just a little bit. And there you go. You got Super Optimus Prime. And he is really one of the coolest Transformers probably ever made. Almost. Just like that. And this kind of stays to the side. He's got his shoulder things. And he's secure once you put them together. So you got to make sure that clip. And then he's got a cool thing. So we'll check this out right away because I remember it. But you can see that he's got the matrix of leadership right there. So that's really cool. Oops. Keep forgetting this is not as heavy as my phone, so it bounces a little bit. But nice details painted on. He got some nice like metallic green gray almost. And then he's got that silver and the orange on the bayonet and the metallic green gray. He's got those nice painted details just in the matrix alone. Then you've closed that and more of the bandolier, sorry, is painted. It's also got chrome Autobot symbol, looking very fine. Nice details molded in around that. Yeah, still the same articulation. He's got the swivels. And then you get the outward. You can get it about to there. So a good amount of outward. The same elbow, obviously, bends 90, swivel. He's got the hand, it bends inward, and you swivel as much as you need to. And then he's got that thumb joint, so you can maybe go like that. But he's got the waist swivel underneath, but it still works. But you might want to be careful with that. His head is even on a ball joint. Looks up a little bit, looks to about straight, maybe just a little bit down, because this is straight. Yeah, so not much. Anyways, and then he can tilt more than Optimus. This is Super Optimus Prime. And so that's cool. And then his legs and everything, you just close this, it doesn't tab on or anything. It's just kind of natural, but it works. But you can still pick up. He's got these big boots, but it looks good. I have Galaxy Optimus. I've done a review on him. You can check him out in my Cybertron reviews, but this is probably kind of close to Galaxy in construction-wise. No thigh swivel, but really cool. And then you tilt these up. So we'll take a look at him from the back and stuff. So that's what he looks like from the back. It tilts to the side. We have these things down now. You want to make sure to remember that. He also has this thing that goes up over on the side. So you can rotate, ratchet this back, and then flip it up over onto his shoulder. I'll show you this really quickly. Yeah, see, it's going to come apart, but let me see if I can get his head out of the way. But for the most part, it's not coming apart yet, but you get the idea. It's a little bit hard to do on camera, but then you get those things to come down. But that's my review, guys. Let me know what you think of the review. If you like these type of reviews and you want to see Ultra Magnus right away, leave it in the comment sections below. Leave a like. We'll just go over one more thing. Got these nice details painted on. Looks really cool. Nice metallic blues. You got the yellows, silvers, more of that metallic green gray. You got some paint on the hands as well. Nice chrome on the wheels, and which if you look, the back of the wheels, this is the tires for the truck, and on the inside is the robotness. So that's really cool. Let me flip this out of the way. Yeah. But yeah, so freaking awesome figure. Highly recommend him for when he comes out this spring. He just came apart, but that's because I was messing with the shoulder thing without any. Well, he didn't come fully apart, but he's starting to. But he doesn't. He's actually pretty secure, and I know that a new one would be fucking awesome. But anyways, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. That's a wrap, guys. I'm out.